if you feel lumps and bumps in it, a rat's tail is very tough. And what happens is if it gets a cut or a wound, it usually heals as a scar that sometimes forms a little cyst or a little tiny tumor in its tail. And they're harmless, it's just they don't, their tails, since they're so tough and such cartilage laden, that it just heals, it heals badly. That's all it is. They use their tails for balance, and when they sleep, and who here has, maybe a kitty in here? Or you know when your cat sleeps, how it curls up and puts its tail around it? Rats, when they go to sleep, they curl up and they wrap.
Put that down, please. You're supposed to feel it, not with that.
Yeah, I know. If I could have them as a pet, I would, and it's not because I have a cat, it's because I'm allergic to them. I actually bring out in big wells to adult rats when they're alive, because they give off something that they bring out. Okay. So,
Pick it up and hold it.
dead ones don't ever bother me, and neither do juvenile rats before they're mature. It's just an adult rat.
So that we can see.
So, and I think it is, but who wants a pet you can't hold and cuddle?
Not yet. You have gloves on.
All right, so we looked at its tail. Find its front feet and tell me how many toes does it have?
How many toes
How many toes are on the front
Count the
feet?
toes.
Just say it out loud.
5.
I'm hearing 4, I'm hearing 6, I'm hearing 5. What am I hearing? What's right? What's the right answer?
5.
On its front feet.
Oh, 4. Look, it says 4.
Your front feet should have 4 toes. Now, is it possible that you have a mutant rat that has 5 toes?
See?
Or a mutant rat with 3 toes? Or a rat who just gnawed off a finger because it's bored?
Yeah, it's the things usually are stiff.
Alright, so in general, rats should have 4 toes in the front. How many toes do they have on each of their back feet?
1, 2, 3.
On the back feet, how many do they have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 toes.
They should have 5, right? Can you still have a mutant rat that has 4 or 6? Can you have a rat that somebody got bored with and ate its toe? Do they have claws?
Yes.
Yeah. Find the rat's nose. Now look at the rat's nose. It has whiskers, right?
Yes.
Does anybody know what those whiskers are for? Ah, for feeling. For feeling what?
The walls or something.
For what's around it. It helps it see in the dark, kind of, sort of. Now, if you notice, some of your rats are kind of yellow. Do you think the rat in real life, when it was alive and running around, was it yellow? No. It was probably either white or cream color. The preservative changes that to yellow. And I believe some of you also have rats that aren't all yellow. Some of you have rats that have what we call hooded, which means their head and there's a little spot on their back that's colored darkly. And they call those hooded
Go ahead.
rats. Sometimes we had a rat earlier today that
Oh,
was,
there you
except for
go.
one little stripe in its belly was actually all black.
See how pretty that is?
Do our dogs and cats have different color furs? Yeah, do we have different color furs?
She's not cooking
We're
yet,
all the
whatever.
same color here? All our hair is the same color in this room. It is so lovely to know that my hair color and your hair color is identical. Right, we all have different hair colors, right? So it makes sense that rats can have different hair colors. Do we have different eye colors? You know, as people, yeah. Has anybody ever seen a dog with brown eyes? What about a dog with blue eyes? It happens, right? I've even seen dogs with one blue eye and one brown eye. Are there dogs with green eyes?
Yes.
What color eyes do your rats
You wanna
have?
touch
See if you can tell.
What color does it have?
You might have to open the eyeball with your fingers.
Open it up.
By spreading it with your fingers.
Can I use this?
Go ahead.
But can anybody tell me what eye color their rat might have? I hear black.
Did you get it? We're gonna have that.
I can't tell. Brownish
How about while
gray.
she's doing it, you look and see.
I'm saving up for medical school. Did you know that?
Because that's what you really need to.
Rats
Don't stick your
and
nose
mice
into
have
it.
4 basic eye colors.
What color is it?
What color is it?
I'm sure everybody's seen that stereotypical
Black.
white rat
Probably
with red
better.
eyes,
Gently,
right?
don't.
There's that albino color, is what they call the albino red, which is actually considered no color. The red you're seeing is a reflection of the red.
Good job.
Thanks.
Then there was what they have is they have a ruby
Don't touch
red
anything.
color that is
Scooch
possible
right
too.
chair forward.
So if you see a black rat or a brown rat with with red eyes, it's not the albino color. It's the ruby color. They do look different. Rats can also have black eyes,
Yeah. Thank you.
and occasionally you will see a brown color eye. It's a dark brown though, so sometimes it's hard to distinguish from the black.
I can tell.
They typically do not have blue eyes though.
Listen,
Typically do
listen
not
to
have blue
teacher.
eyes.
Looks blue to me.
They're usually one of 2 kinds of red, and basically one of 2 kinds of black. One's a really dark black, one's like a really dark brown. All right, look at their ears. Are their ears big or small compared to their head?
Small.
Just compared to their head, not the rest of their body.
Big. Look how big, look how small their head is. Can you imagine? They'd be like this big on your
On
head.
average, they're considered about average. They're not really big, but they're not really small. Okay? If you feel them with your fingers, they're thin. And they should be probably kind of shaped
Chandler,
similar to your
you want to?
thumb.
Yeah. Sure, let me get it.
Okay?
And I'll touch it too.
When you heard those,
They don't have all the crevices like we've got,
I
right?
you.
Go, mommy. You can do it.
Yes, I do.
Promise?
Now, the next thing I want you to learn with me is so that you can learn these anatomical terms become
Pay
very
attention.
important.
Pay attention.
All right? And some of them make sense for animals and some of them make sense for us, okay? Because we don't have, do we have a tail?
Yeah, we do.
You sure we don't have a tail?
Yeah, we do. It just doesn't stick
Pretty
out.
sure we all have a tail.
This is
One,
tail.
right. You know, what is
Tailbone.
It's a tailbone, but it's our tail. That's our tail. Some people are still born with a tail. When you're in your mom's belly, growing up, at one point in your development, you look like, not kidding, you do, you look like a tadpole.
Back here.
And tadpoles have really big tails, right? There are times when in development, you and I look just like two rats because we have tails. Not kidding you. And we have tails. Typically, when we're born, by then it's already been absorbed into our body and it's all become part of our spinal
While
column.
we were
And we're not born with a
No.
tail, but there are also people who are still born with their fingers and toes webbed. You know that we did that little bit of webbing? There are people who are born with the big webbing like frog would be. Don't worry, if that ever happens, it's fixable. Trust me, it's fixable. And in this day and age, you know we all want to get it fixed because otherwise we're going to get made fun of. We are. I'm sure that somebody would have made fun of somebody if they had a tail in my class when I was in school. Okay, so some terms mean things here that we wouldn't use for the human body because we don't have a tail that's visible. All right, so like cranial means towards the head, right? So we have a head, we could use cranial, right?
Yeah.
So a rat, if you say cranial, it means towards their head. Caudal means towards the tail. We don't really have a tail, so it doesn't really work for us. Cranial and caudal are typically used only for animals that have 4 legs. Okay, towards the head and towards the tail. Then there's dorsal, okay, which is towards the backbone. We don't use the term dorsal when we talk about people, though. Instead of the word dorsal, we actually use the term anterior.
I can't wait to dig into the rat.
No, sorry, posterior. Towards our back. Our posterior.
And look me.
That's what your butt is. It's your posterior. Ventral is towards the belly. We use the term anterior towards our butt, towards the front of us. Because we stand up, so we have a front and a back, not a top and a bottom. Does that make sense? Lateral means towards the side, so it's to the side of something. That make sense? Medial means towards the middle. Okay? And we won't talk distal or proximal, but it means close or far away. All right. We're not going to dissect all the way down to the skeleton so you get to see the skeleton, but I wanted you to see a picture of it so that you can see that they have a lot of the same bones that we do. They have ribs like we do. You're going to cut through the sternum and the ribs to expose the chest cavity so you can see the heart and lungs later. So you're going to cut right through that. They have kneecaps just like you. Okay? They have elbows just like you. Alright? So,
Right there.
just so you can see, they've got a lot of the same bones in their arms and their legs just as you have. Does that make sense? Yep. Alright, now before you cut, please pay attention. You're going to make, in essence, you are going to make 4 major cuts, okay, to open the rat up. You are going to make a cut all the way from its chin, all the way down its belly, till you get to between its legs, and its back legs, okay? One big long cut. Alright, the easiest way to actually do this is to pinch the skin. This is the first cut you'll make. So you'll pinch the skin between on its belly.
Use your scissors.
And when you pinch the skin, you make like a little tent with it,
Wanna do it?
and you'll make a cut there with your scissors, so you get a hole. And then you'll cut up from that hole
Flip it
and down
over.
from that hole.
First of all,
and
flip
make
it
that
over.
long line. All right? Because once you've made that line, the other 3 cuts you're going to need to do are going to be very easy. You're going to do one cut that's above their shoulders at their neck. You're going to do one cut that's underneath their arms, just below their rib
Okay.
cage. And you're going to do one cut just above their hip bones, or about their hip bones, on their
Wait.
legs. So that you can open the rack up and use the 4 pins to
videotaping.
hold it open. Does that make sense? All right, I'll come around if you need help starting you. I can help start you guys.
So I pinch it up.
Okay?
Make a cut and then go all the way up here and all the way down here. And then
I
cut.
put up pictures so
You
you
have
can
to hold
see.
it with your other hand.
All right,
So
if
you
you
gotta
want to
hold
make the
it.
up and down
Brave.
cut
It
first.
won't hurt you.
Oh, she's not. She's been playing with it.
Starting from the caudal end.
Hold your hand on the
I
other.
usually start actually right there.
Okay, cut into it and then go up.
And then I go up and down. So you want to
Hold the tail.
Okay.
after you guys do one go up and
Did you cut into it?
oh, okay.
Wait, stop. Now you have to. Zoe, don't cut the top. Just twist your. And yeah, and go in and go this way. Watch. See how he's cutting it? Okay, so turn this tray around. Turn the whole tray around. Turn the tray around. Alright. Hold its head then.
Hold the head.
Alright. Don't put your fingers in the way. And don't go too deep either because you don't want to cut the organs. Watch fingers. Okay, Chandler, move your fingers so she's doesn't slip by accident. Like that. Alright. How far was he supposed to go? Up to his chin? Alright.
Okay, now Chandler, you're gonna have to.
Okay, hand those over to Chandler. Here, Zoe, you hold on to the tail and let Chandler go this way.
You're gonna cut this way. You gotta stand
Well,
up.
first you gotta make it up to here.
Oh, you gotta go all the way down.
Zoe, put it down. Watch the scissors.
You can do it.
Okay, sit down so you're not in the way. You gotta go this way. Or
But it's easily done. Just be gentle
continue the
so you don't
line.
cut the heart and lungs. You guys doing okay?
Yeah.
All right. You want to make sure you get through the muscle though too, okay? So that you can. No. You want to go through the muscle. Hold up. Hold your scissors like this. You want to cut like you're cutting through. Just cut out of it.
You have some dull scissors.
There you go. Now you have a hole. Then you put the scissors in the hole and you cut down
Okay.
and cut up.
All right. So we're gonna do that again.
Very good.
Oh, there you go. I was wondering what was up with that.
Good.
Okay, go all the way.
Now make sure once you're done with all the way up to the top of the neck and all the way down to the bottom of the belly,
All right.
then you cut the 3 cuts.
All right, let's switch. Zoe, take the scissors and go back up the way you did, but. All right, go. Keep going. Watch your fingers. Twist your hand around so you're not doing it so. All right, now cut across. One of you do like. Yeah, there's one up here and one over there. Yes. So dig your scissor in where the cut is. Cut through all the whole thing.
Does anybody else need help cutting something open?
I think we're
You
having
can
this.
use the pins to hold him open if he doesn't stay open on his own.
Well, move the leg out of the way and. Alright, just don't. Okay. Let Chandler do the other cut. I don't know if that's.
Pins the hole.
Hold on, not yet. She's got to cut. No, you gotta actually cut through it.
Sometimes, honestly, up there, sometimes if you wanted to top the ribs, if you just pull, it will split. That way you don't have to try to cut
Oh, there
through
you
the
go.
sternum too much more.
Is this the heart right there?
Yeah, we're gonna get there. We'll talk about it again.
Okay, now cut that part.
Okay, I can see it's
You need to cut more. It's not cut open.
You gotta cut it more gently.
Oh, yeah, sometimes, like I said, it's all you gotta do.
Show the bosses.
You gotta do it a little bit harder, Mickey.
and this is where I go.
Give it to Zoe.
All right.
Don't touch your face.
Now split it open
Yeah,
and
sometimes on the
like
rib cage, like I said,
let's
you
pin
grab
stuff
the
down.
sides and you just pull.
Pull the stuff apart. No, with your hands. Put the scissors down.
Okay, you take the top, take the bottom, and you guys have to start pulling apart, okay?
Is that the lungs?
How about you just pin it open first? Okay, first pin one side open. Hold it. Okay, pull it open and put the skin. Wait, watch where you're pinning, Zoe.
Oh, right there.
Pull the skin further out. No.
Like that?
Yeah, you gotta watch. What, Zoe? Did you see what they did? You see how far they pulled the skin over?
All the way to the side so you can see inside. And we're gonna talk about the organ.
Here, let's ask. Could we have some help, please? I'm sorry.
Don't do that.
Okay,
You're gonna fling stuff everywhere.
let me see your scissors. Oh yeah, here, let me just help you make a couple more cuts. This is connective tissue here, and it holds this, the muscles together, so it actually protects your insides, keeps everything in place. But we want to cut that now so that we can see what's inside. This is how we study things, and the rat doesn't feel it. But we do learn a lot when we look inside. So we're going to cut this open really far. Do you see this connective tissue here? That keeps the muscles in place so that your muscles don't slide all the way over like your t-shirt does sometimes. So we're going to cut that.
Okay, so that's the heart.
Actually, no. This is the liver.
Whoa,
That
that's
has
scary.
lots of lobes. These are called
Okay.
lobes. Here it is. You were right. We're going to talk about it in a minute. I'm going to cut through the ribs here, all the way up to the chin, so that we can see in here his esophagus. and
All right,
trachea.
everybody got the chest
There's some muscle in this. We weren't doing nearly enough. Watch your lean back.
The first time you do it, it feels weird. Really.
Good?
Oh wow, look at that. That's really interesting. These are all his body parts. They each have a purpose and a function.
Sorry. Okay, now take
You can put the
each
pins
pin.
down now.
Did you get it in?
Are you
It
good?
shouldn't be one. Yeah, thank you so much.
We'll talk about the organs or not going good?
I don't think your pin's stuck. So see, your pin should have been all the way to the spongy down.
And then you're gonna have to hold with both hands, Jim, and you're gonna have to push it down.
Ha! That felt it
All right, you got it?
until it
Yeah,
feels
there
like
you
a
go.
sponge. Feels like it's pushing down. Is that already in the sponge?
Okay.
And push your head down a little bit so I can get you in the
And
like, come over a little bit.
Where?
all right,
Good.
so does everybody have their chest cavity and their abdominal cavity?
All right, we're looking good.
Looks like it? Yes? No? Any kind of trouble? Okay.
All right, you girls are doing great.
You're doing awesome. I'm videotaping everything, so let's zoom in on our fabulous innards. I can't wait till dinner.
No, you should use
You can't wait till I get showered.
Yeah.
So at the end, I'm gonna have to get a picture of these girls and your rat. Yeah, see, there you go. Get in there and play with it. Do a little dance.
Well, you're gonna be identifying thing here in a minute. Okay, let's find its heart and liver and
Okay.
hummus.
Okay,
Hummus.
ladies and
I was
gentlemen.
like, wait, no.
Up is pictures 3 and 4. Mostly,
Hi,
I just
miss.
want you to look at it so we can look at the chest cavity itself.
Look,
In the
leave
chest
that-
cavity,
look.
there's 3 big things you're going to see. You're going to see what? What's the big organ that you're going to see? The important one. The big important one is the heart. What does the heart do?
Where's the heart?
It pumps blood throughout your body, right?
No, she said that was the
The
liver.
next organ you're going to find is what?
Open it up.
The
No,
lungs.
just use
What
your
do lungs
hands.
do?
Pull it apart. Show who the boss is. Just don't fling it.
What do the lungs do?
Hard here.
They help you breathe. They provide oxygen, right?
Yeah.
And the
Put 'em
last
down
thing
a
is
little bit.
actually a
All right,
muscle.
give her scissors.
Very thin,
Yeah.
and it has probably been ripped when we opened it up.
All right, hold it open and let her cut it
It
through it.
has 2 purposes. It
You're gonna cut?
separates the abdominal
Really?
cavity from the chest cavity.
Go ahead.
So it's right underneath the lungs and
Why
right
don't you
above the
raise
liver.
Gotta
And
get down in there,
2,
Chandler.
it is what actually causes